Okay, so we are on the old GoTo New Zealand Met Service website right here, and the exciting thing from a duck hunter's perspective is we have severe weather watches out for the lower North Island, which is where we're looking at. So as soon as I get that, I start to go to the more in-depth weather forecasters, and one of the really cool ones is Wairarapa. It's a Norwegian website, and their computer modelling is just exceptional. And what I'm looking at on Wairarapa is particularly this column here, which is the wind speed. So we can see tonight it's gradually starting to build through the evening, and it's going to get even stronger as the night goes on. You can see it's getting up 10 metres per second midnight, and this is about the time that we're hoping to be down at the lake around about first light or thereabouts, and it's going to be 10 metres per second, which is pretty strong. So anything around about 8 or 9 metres per second, you know, down at the lake is going to be really, really good. It's going to kick the birds off that still water, and they're going to go looking for refuge around the margins or on the little wetlands off to the side of the lake. You'll get a good idea of what that's like when we're down there. There should be white caps, the trees should be going, and generally uncomfortable for the ducks.
Good view. Oh, what a good view. What a good view. Oh.
So as you can see, we got the weather exactly right this morning. That high wind pushing through at about 8 to 10 metres per second, shifting all the birds off the water. So they're lifting up off the middle where it's choppy and coming in seeking that shelter. So being on the edge, in these little sheltered pools around the edges of the wetland, that's where you're going to get lucky. And this morning we've had flights of 2s and 3s all morning, a few larger flights of half a dozen birds. And while we weren't here bang on the crack of dawn, it's made no difference to the amount of birds moving around. So we're just taking a little break, middle of the day. We've hit that lull where everything's a bit settled. We'll get our bacon and egg pie down our neck, and then we'll get back out into another spot as those birds start to circulate again in the evening. To take advantage of this amazing hunting opportunity, get in touch with us at Wellington Fish and Game. We can hook you up with a game bird access permit that contains QR codes that will lead to all the latest mapping of the area, showing you all the great spots to get in and get amongst it. You'll also need your game bird licence with you at all times while hunting the wetlands.